Hey, Mark Shepard here, and I want to talk to you a little bit about my Clear the Fear Fast program. This is the original self-study program that I developed based on the kinds of incredible results I was getting with people who had fears and phobias and anxiety and panic attacks. And ultimately, I'm laughing because my neighbor's cat just climbed up on the garage roof behind the camera. I call that cat Killer. He's not a nice cat if you're a chipmunk. Anyway, that's a good point that I want to make. One of the strange things that in our current life is that we live in the safest time in the history of human evolution, in that we are no longer part of the food chain. Whereas any chipmunk has to watch out for Killer the cat, we don't. As Louis C.K. pointed out in one of his comedy routines, like, life is pretty good because nobody eats us, and every other animal, every other creature on the planet ends their days by being eaten by somebody else. And we find that kind of distasteful as humans. So the bottom line is we have a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety in our culture right now. And in my opinion, it's actually something that the media is programming us, because anxious people are controllable and they're worried and wondering what's going to happen next. And so the news outlets have your attention when you are anxious, and they further your anxiety about, oh no, what might happen next? When will the asteroid hit the planet? Oh boy, right? It's all this kind of stuff that if you watch TV, and I highly recommend you stop watching TV, you will find yourself being programmed for anxiety. So if you're sensitive, if you're kind of a highly sensitive person like I am, or like my clients, that stuff is going to affect you. In fact, they've done studies that prove that if a couch website has fluffy clouds in the background, people will buy the soft, comfortable couch, right? If they have a different background, people will buy a less comfortable couch, but a more design-oriented couch. And just the background on the website makes a difference. So the background noise, the background stuff that's going on in your life can literally be affecting your fear, your anxiety, all the things that cause you to feel kind of miserable in your life. And Clear the Fear Fast is my step-by-step program that literally is everything I do when I work with a client one-on-one. And the only thing deeper that I have is my full 9-day NLP training, which you're welcome to check out as well at modernjedi.com. But Clear the Fear Fast, it's an amazing price. It's everything. It was professionally recorded in a studio, and I spent months and months and months creating it so that literally you could go through and have a self-help program that would help you. And the reason I made it is because I didn't have anybody I could go to, right? And I was setting up the CDs so I could listen to them, the audio downloads, so that I could listen to them when I needed someone really good to go to, because there are not many practitioners around who do what I do. And so that was one of my gifts to myself and to my clients, is that, hey, you don't have to pay my $500 an hour fee for a whole bunch of stuff. Get the course, go through the course, and then when you've had some training, then we can, in one single 1-hour session, we can clear a bunch of stuff. So that was the idea behind it. So I hope you will check it out. It goes perfectly well with my Crush Anxiety Now program and my Crush Anxiety Forever program and all my other programs. The thing is, if you really are serious about going deep and finding out how you work and why you do what you do and how you can control that, this is the program, and it's one of the best that I've ever done, and I will probably be selling this program for a while until I decide to take it off the market. But for now, it's available, and I want to urge you to stop wasting time in your life. And I've said this before in some other videos, but I've talked to people who were hesitant to buy one of my courses, and I'm like, what's the problem? And they're like, it's not the price. The problem is I don't trust myself to actually be successful using the course. And so the bottom line is, for a limited time, I am offering free with any course you buy a 30-day email support process. So for 30 days after you buy the course, you have questions, hit me an email. I will hit you back with another email, and we'll answer your questions and get you moving towards where you want to go. So the other piece is then after 30 days or after you've gone through the course, you still feel like you would benefit from some one-on-one work, well, now you're in a position to get a lot more done a lot faster, which will keep your costs down. Does that make sense? So give it a shot. You have nothing to lose. We have a 100% money back guarantee, and we stand by it. And I highly, highly urge you to give this a shot. There's nothing else that's better. I've checked. And the whole reason I created this was because there was nothing better. All the other programs were so minimal in the effect that they had. And I was like, well, what if I took all the different tools I've been using that I've literally with clients? I had a guy who came to me who had a horrendous bridge phobia and a fear of heights. And I worked with him for a single day. And that night he drove across a bridge and he hung out on a balcony on the second or third floor of a house, something he never would have been able to do. And it was boom. And he was astonished. I checked in with him a year later. He was still fine. So these things work. And I urge you to give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance because you're an awesome person and you deserve to feel good. You deserve to be safe and comfortable in your skin on this beautiful planet we call Earth. Thanks so much. Mark Shepard, over and out for now. Get the course. Just do it. All right? What do you got? What do you got to lose? Right? Just the only thing we have to fear is fear itself, right? Give it a shot. Thanks.